A trial is beginning in Ottawa's federal court today for a lawsuit 15 years in the making. A Montreal man spent years detained in Sudan. He's suing the government, claiming it was complicit in his detention and blocked his repatriation to Canada. CTV's Judy Trinh is outside the courthouse with more for us. Judy, good morning to you. Give us a bit more background here on this case.
Marcia, this case involves a 60-year-old Canadian citizen by the name of Abousfian Abdelrazik. Mr. Abdelrazik was detained in Sudan in 2003 while visiting his mother. He was detained in Sudan for 3 years and then blocked from returning to Canada until 2009. At this trial, his lawyer, Paul Champ, is alleging that the government was complicit, including the then Foreign Affairs Minister under the Stephen Harper government, Mr. Lawrence Cannon. Take a listen to what Mr. Paul Champ had to say.
This is a case that will be for the highest amount of damages ever for a Canadian citizen. We'll be alleging in court over the next 8 weeks that this is the most serious violation of human rights of a Canadian citizen ever by the Canadian government. It was over a period of 6 years where he was detained, tortured, and then exiled from Canada from his small children, and we'll be asking the court to award charter damages that are proportionate to the seriousness of those violations.
You heard $27 million lawsuit. I want to point out to you, Marcia, that this lawsuit was first filed in 2009, but it has taken now to get to court. It was supposed to go to trial in 2018, but on the opening day, the Crown argued that it needed to be adjourned so that it could redact a bunch of documents. So more than 1,400 documents have been redacted. So there is also concern that whether or not Mr. Abdelrazik will get a fair trial and that his story will be told in whole, given the amount of blacked out information that will be presented. Marcy, I should tell you that this trial will last 8 weeks, and amongst the witness list, we have former Foreign Minister Lawrence Cannon, as well as former Conservative Foreign Minister Maxime Bernier. We will also be hearing from RCMP officers, and CSIS agents will be testifying in open court. You won't be able to see their identities, but they will be testifying behind a screen, which is actually quite different than other cases of national security. In previous cases, reporters and the public have been asked to leave the courtroom while proceedings proceeded. This will not be the case. A judge has ruled that these CSIS agents must testify in court, even though their identities will be concealed. Marcia.
Judy Trinh at the start of an 8-week trial. Thanks so much for that, Judy.